Listen, you can never base it off of the sound for one.
No.
Never. You can never base it off the sound. But the motherfucking leg convulsions, when the motherfucking legs get to trembling and shit.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, some women can fake that though. They, we know how to.
Listen, you're putting it.
The ongoing series about the life of the people touched by the love of the Pacific. Here are their stories. This is Highway 54.
Okay, back on Highway 54 to our favorite segment of all time. And of course, our favorite person from way back in Texas. Welcome back, Susannah. And of course, Kellen in the house going to help us out with some of the questions. And we got 3 questions that are actually pretty good. And I'm pretty sure everybody's going to relate to these questions and also wondering what the professionals are going to, how they're going to answer these. So
they're not a professional here. That's the professional.
Well, I mean, when we say it's professional, we say we have some life experiences.
I'm just a motherfucker with an opinion. That's it.
I like it.
All right, are you guys ready for the first question?
Fire away.
All right, first question, Susannah and Kellen. How do you know if a woman has really orgasmed, or is she faking it?
So there's a couple of ways you can clue in. Now, these are just indicators. They do not guarantee, like you being right. There are some really good fakers out there, but some of like the physiological responses are, you're gonna have like the vaginal walls tightening. You're gonna have whole body getting like kind of rigid. And then you're also gonna, sometimes their eyes really do like roll up. And then a lot of women, and this one's a little bit harder to fake, is they have flush. Some women, really have this flush in their face when they're, experiencing a real orgasm. So those are like the best physiological indicators. Some women do fake it, and I will dispel a myth. A lot of, people have heard of squirting. They think that, there are women out there that I can tell that just happen to be squirters, and I can tell when she's orgasming just by the fact that she's squirting. Well, they are not one and the same. A lot of women that squirt do not necessarily squirt just when they're orgasming. So that would be a kind of a hard one to go off of if you're in bed with someone that is just a squirter. So I wouldn't rely on that one. But those are kind of like, the usually the easy tells. But my biggest thing is ask her. I mean, if you ask her outside the bedroom, then she'll probably be pretty honest with you. In the middle or right after, she might lie, but if you ask her later, she'll probably be pretty honest.
But the biggest question, Susannah, and maybe maybe you can answer, why would any female fake it?
Because she wants that whack ass shit to be over.
Okay, so yes, so there's a couple reasons. Well, and not that it's a bad experience. Maybe she's having fun, but maybe she's just kind of done. So that would be her exit. And sometimes women just really want to give that ego boost, to their partner and make them feel like he's the man or she's the woman or whatever. And I think that one's a little bit more common, but there are definitely plenty of times where women will do that just to be like, okay, I'm kind of done. Get off me.
I'm tired, or you're hurting me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, not in the mood, kind of thing. And like, well, where do you learn that? I mean, you would have to be. I don't know. That now it questions my whole life existence now. Like, I'm thinking,
it should.
She said it should.
It's not just you, Floyd, but all men.
Oh,
all men. Yeah. All men need to really stop and be like, oh my God, there is a very high potential that I have been lied to more than once. And take that and turn it into a positive to do even better and have even better communication going forward, so you can really try to guarantee some good ones for her.
Listen, you can never base it off of the sound for one.
No.
Never. You can never base it off the sound. But the motherfucking leg convulsions, when the motherfucking legs get to trembling and shit.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, some women can fake that though. They, you know, we know how to.
Listen, that you're putting in some extra effort if you faking the leg though.
And that means we really like you, and we don't want to hurt your feelings.
That's the trip, yo. If you faking the leg convulsion,
yeah, or the eye rolls, yeah. Or like cutting into your back really hard, yeah.
Yeah, that's some Oscar.
It can be theater sometimes.
Well, you know, I mean, at least for us guys, those who in a long-term relationship with your partner, you would hope that like, hey man, you know, we've been in a relationship for a long time. We've been doing the boom boom all the time. Like, hey, I want to make sure you're taken care of. Like, I know what I like, but you know what I'm saying? There's a communication like, hey, you know, Rose, you let me know, you know, what do you like? You know, more, less, you know, it's like massage, you know, more pressure, less pressure, slower. And it'll break us guys' egos. You know, I've been with you for 5 years, and half the time you're faking it. You know, if I find out that you're faking it, I'd be hurt a little bit. No?
That's where my number one rule comes in. My number one rule is communication. Like, you need to be able to talk to your partner about everything.
Listen, if you're faking it, that's on you. Then you must not. What, Floyd? What are you doing? What the fuck? I just see your arms. I just see your arms like this, bro. Like
what are you doing?
I'm about to drop the question. So, do guys fake it?
So, I mean, physically.
Let's be honest here, Kellen. Have you?
He's asking you. Go ahead. He's asking you.
Oh,
have you?
I pretended that I finished before.
So how do you hide that? Just like
okay, well, so number one, right? If you are with a person, whether you guys are, you know, you're protected or you're unprotected, y'all been together in this birth control, right? If you finished, you know what I'm saying, you didn't pull out, right?
Yeah.
You can't tell. You cannot listen. Listen,
you can't tell in the moment. You can't tell, but later she's gonna tell.
Afterwards, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. In the moment, see, I didn't worry about the after though. I didn't worry about the after.
You want to be done too.
I didn't think about. Oh, she gonna be. No, I didn't think about that part.
So why? You just want to be done? What was your motivator? You're tired. Your legs hurt. You're like,
It's been like
I just wasn't feeling it.
Yeah. There is okay. So
before you start to go limp,
you want to get out of town. There are times there are times where you're like, it's been like 45 minutes, whatever, it's a long time, whatever time you just for your partner. And you're like, you know what, I just can't, like, I don't know what, I'm up, I just can't finish, it is. And rare times, I'd probably count on my hand how many times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's nothing.
I'm good. Are you acting, like, yeah.
No, this shit was like a one-off. I'm not saying it's like a common thing by any means. It's literally, motherfucker, I got tired. It ain't syncing up. I'm not about to finish. I'm good,
Like the whole book. I've done the whole book, the whole Kama Sutra book. We did it all. Like, done. I can't, like.
I just sweated every motherfucking every ounce of fluid out of my body. I'm cramping up.
Yeah, it's true.
It's time to go.
Yeah. So it's both ways. But I want to assume, Susannah, that girls do it more often than guys. Like,
that would be my hypothesis. Yeah, I believe so.
That'd be easy. Yeah.
I would believe that, yeah.
There's a number
and think about it. I mean, in our culture, it's more acceptable for women to fake it, right? Men, it's like, oh, no, you're a man. You got to make it to the finish line. Women, we have this, it's more accepted to be like, I was done with him sweating on my face. I just wanted it to be done.
It's a trip. I thought about this one day. It is a trip that for women, like when the man finishes, then like it's over.
Mm-hmm.
It's, you know what I'm saying? Like it's done. Okay, guys, pack up, go home. Whereas like when a woman finishes,
she still has duty.
She still had, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, I thought about that shit one day. I mean, like really thought about it. I was like, that's kind of fucked up. Like, imagine if the woman she finishes, and then she's like, okay, it's over. You
That happens too.
Get off me, yeah.
I've never experienced that, but yeah, I mean,
Kelly, you hungry? Some ham and cheese?
Shit. I need
some ramen. Shit.
Bruh.
7-Eleven run? You gonna do a 7-Eleven run? Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I knew. I think I've never experienced, but I'm questioning my couple years now. Like, man, was she faking it? Look, I hope she didn't know it. But there are times that she caught me. You didn't finish, right? I goes, yeah, I did. I finished.
Well, you have somebody very specific in mind.
No, I can't, man. Like, Rose, I love you. You're out there. Never. I'm always with you. I'm always true. What you see in my eyes is what happens. Anyways, sorry. Good question. So, yeah, thank you. All right, next question. Are we ready for the next question?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is actually, they're all good questions, but this is probably because of the internet. It's been happening, 20, 30 years now. And it's getting easier now to go on your smartphones and be like, have a coffee break. Hey, fuck, Kellen, what the fuck are you doing in the bathroom so long? Because you watching fucking Pornhub.com. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm saying that. And I don't know them. I've never seen it. I'm just saying people told me. All right, ladies, or partners, depending who you are, right? Should I be worried about how much or the type of porn my girlfriend or boyfriend watches?
Absolutely. So, I would be worried if it gets to the point that it's interfering with like your daily activities. If it is interfering with your work, if it's interfering with your home life, being able to take care of your yourself, your self-care, hygiene, things like that. If it's impeding on your life in really big ways, then absolutely that would steer me into the direction of, oh, that's possibly like a porn addiction. When we're talking about the type of porn, absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of weird shit out there and a lot of it's illegal. So if your boyfriend or girlfriend is sitting there watching, bestiality videos, that's an issue. If she's out or he is out there watching child pornography, that's an issue. Right. So yeah, the type of porn absolutely matters. The duration and the amount of which you engage with porn absolutely matters for sure.
God damn, I thought Floyd, you were talking about like type of porn is like, oh, gangbangs or BBW and shit, and then Susannah's like fucking child porn and bestiality. Like
it's serious.
Unfortunately,
But if we want to take it down from that scary level to like maybe your significant other really likes bukkake and you find that absolutely mortifying, right? Then that's something where it comes back to my number one rule, which is communication. Talk to them about that. Say, oh, okay, it's okay that you watch that, but I'm uncomfortable with it, so please don't come on my face. You know what I mean? Like, are you taking notes?
Bukkake, is that B or V? Bukkake.
But yeah, I mean, that's what I'm like. It's communication. If it's nothing illegal, and if it's not impeding your life in big ways, then talk about it. If it's causing your partner stress.
Yeah, I mean, I would think you would never want porn to end up being the substitute for sex. Like if your partner's getting to a point where they're like, they're not interested in having sex anymore because they'd rather just go watch porn and beat their shit, or she breaks out the vibrator, whatever the case may be, then yeah, you've definitely got some issues if that's the substitute. It's okay to be in a healthy sexual relationship and still masturbating. Like you should, from time to time. That's cool. But for it to like completely take its place or something like that, I think, yeah, you're definitely running into some issues. Or like Susannah said, if you can't, suddenly you're not being able to finish because you're watching a certain type of porn that's lighting you up, and then the way y'all are doing or what y'all are doing just isn't doing it for you, and you need, then yeah, you got some problems.
I think also depending culturally, it's still kind of taboo for some cultures. So like I think women or men, depending on your partner, some would feel offended, like Floyd, I'm not enough, that you have to watch porn. You know what I'm saying? And so that plays that emotion. Like, am I good enough for him or her? And why do you keep watching? What's it called? Bukkake? What do you say? Bukkake.
Don't act like that's playing like you'll know what that shit is.
He knows. He knows.
Floyd's like that's his favorite. The fact that you on it.
But I mean, even within like American culture, there are plenty of men and women who feel uncomfortable with it.
Yeah.
And that just kind of goes part and parcel with when you're dating someone, you have those conversations, so you're not having issues down the road.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there are plenty of people that feel uncomfortable with it, and there are plenty of people that equate, oh, he's watching porn, so therefore I'm not good enough to keep his full attention. When in actuality, they are two completely like separate things. Right. They really are, and that's just hard for people to grasp. But talk to people, and talk to your partners, and if it gets to be really serious, if there's some really serious issues coming up, I mean, there is help out there for them.
I understand. Yeah, I mean, I as internet's, it's been around for a while, but not that long actually. But the access to watching porn is a lot easier now, and that's why you got to be careful with our kids. They're on YouTube or their iPad, whatever. They easily get access if we don't block. But like I think in my past relationships, in my current relationship, there's some concerns, because it's not like I share that with, hey man, you want to watch whatever BBCs or whatever whatever gets off you're interested in. But I think at the point when you whip somebody for so long, like for example, Abby's been they've been together since high school, and now they're in their 40s now, that interests, like the role play. Oh, okay, well, if you're watching, what can we watch it together? And what are you watching? And that just makes your relationship stronger. But
there are plenty of ways that you can incorporate your partner if they are comfortable. God, please don't secretly film your partner. That is just trouble. But if they are comfortable, there are plenty of ways to incorporate your partner into watching porn or making your own porn or things like that. I think when it comes to making your own porn, it comes with a lot of trust and a lot of consent, obviously. But watching porn with your partner is like an easy baby step if they're comfortable with porn in general, to spice things up and make them feel involved. Also, I do want to comment on, I think it's super weird that men jerk off on the toilet and women get comfortable in their bed. Like, is that just like part and parcel to like how men are? You know what I mean? Like, they go knock it out.
Do it on the toilet?
Hold on, run that back. What now? run that shit back. What?
There are so many men that will knock it out on the toilet.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
It blows my mind, because women generally get comfortable in bed, right? Instead of on like men just rub it out on top of their shit that's just sitting in the bowl saying hi.
No. That's fat.
So
that's
weird.
not. Maybe some people do. No. It's got to be a clean toilet. We're not fucking.
Why? Why on the toilet?
Ain't got heaping turds on there. It's just it's a nice, comfortable position.
Why isn't the bed? The bed's comfortable.
The bed is comfortable, but the bed is for the boom boom, baby. The bed is.
Why? Like, the bed is. You live alone. Live alone.
I feel like jerking off in the bed that feels lonely.
That
feels lonely. It feels like here I am. I'm in my bed, beating my shit. I should be with somebody.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That feels weird.
The absence is like loud, I guess.
Absence is super loud. No,
I think when you first jerk off, there are times maybe in early 20s or early teens or late teens, you're probably doing it in the bed. But after a while, it's not. It's like in the shower.
That's not when you first start jerking off, though, Floyd. Come on.
Yeah, probably the shower.
I'm saying late teens, early 20s. No. 12, 13 years old, you start stroking that little monkey. You know what I'm saying? Like
bathroom. Yeah.
And the bathroom's the only place we have to go. You can't be As a 12, 13-year-old, you're not going to be in your fucking bedroom and mom walks in because you remember you can't lock the doors and shit at that age. Mom busts in on you.
I understand.
But guess what?
Right?
If I'm taking a shit,
but an adult.
Yeah, but you get conditioned to it.
Okay, that's the answer. It's
I'm defending this for all the men
I hear
in the toilets. I'm defending this. I'm passionate about this.
I really hear you.
Listen, fellas, we do this.
Got it.
Look, in the comment section, guys, let's be honest. Who does it in the bathroom? I'm pretty much, if there's
solo. Who does it solo?
A 9 in the bathroom. Yeah. People jerk off in the bathroom. Guys jerk off in the bathroom.
Yeah.
But you have to differentiate because in the shower seems better than just on the toilet.
In the shower, that's
yeah, the shower.
Shower scene, that sounds gross to me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
but jerking off on top of your shit is okay.
No, I don't. No.
You take a shit. You take a shit, let it out.
You're on the toilet. You're on the toilet.
You're on the toilet. It's a clean ass bowl.
Yeah, that's a combo.
Clean ass bowl. They ain't got nothing there.
You're not even using the toilet. You just use it as a chair. You just go in there specifically to sit down.
Absolutely. Sometimes the idea crosses your mind after you take a shit, and guess what? You clean your ass up. Then you're like, I got a couple minutes. Let's go and knock one out real quick.
Clean your spirit up. Yeah, it makes you focus.
Clean your soul. Clean your soul. All those impure thoughts gone.
Okay. I respect that. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't like out loud say it. Like, yeah, take a shit and jerk off at the same time, but
men do that. I'm sure men do that.
No, I've never in my whole fucking life. Floyd, you have. Oh, you nasty. Floyd's nasty. Floyd's nasty. Floyd was sitting there.
The TikTok challenge.
Dropping him.
Check off.
Oh shit.
That's why
I just feel like that's so dirty. Like it's dirty.
What, sitting on the toilet?
Oh.
Like pooping and jerking off at the same time. It's a weird multitasking. It freaks me out. It's gross.
No, that's odd.
That's killing two birds with one stone there, Susannah. Killing two birds.
I don't know.
One bird, or whatever. You killed the bird.
It's two different birds. Definitely two different birds.
Oh, yeah. Take it back. One bird. Two stones, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, that's. Oh yeah. So what's the number one rule? If you don't know, here's some tips. Tips if you don't know. Well, number one rule when you deploy, of course the men and women shower separately. Never go into the shower without your flip flops.
Oh God.
Yeah. Another like any public shower.
Yeah. Another reason why it grosses me out. People do it in the shower. It just grosses me out. Like.
People be jacking off in the showers, guys.
Yeah.
It's like I felt it. Like I thought about it on my toes, and then I could feel it. It was weird.
Exactly.
Unwritten rule.
Wait, guess what? When it's on the toilet, none of that shit gets on anybody.
Exactly.
Doesn't get on anybody.
Yeah. Okay, that's a lot of jerking off and shitting.
You're the only one that was shitting. You're the only one that was shitting.
All right. Last question here. Here you go, guys. And this is probably going to be the specialty of the guys here. Does a boner necessarily indicate that a man's sexually aroused? Because I've noticed that some boners are really at weird times. Sorry. Yeah. No, it doesn't. Sometimes you just get a boner, like.
Bro, I mean, you wake up in the morning, you haven't had a sexual thought at all, and that motherfucker, the soldier is saluting. He's saluting, and there's nothing about it, But there are times like weird times. Sometimes like after working out, I don't know if it's just like endorphins or
just blood pumping.
Yeah,
Women get that too.
Huh?
Women get that too. It's the blood pumping.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely had times after working out, And there's nothing sexual at all. Like there's nothing that's arousing me. It's just like, oh, gotta tuck that in the waistband. Let's go.
Well, you get that pre-workout shit. Man, top.
I don't take any pre-workout. But I didn't know pre-workout worked as an aphrodisiac.
It's caffeine.
You're not thinking about anything and just like, damn, I got a fucking boner. Like the fuck, you gotta shift your weight, move your stance a little bit, like the fuck. Go to the bathroom. It happens. It's not necessarily because
I don't. Okay.
He said you
Shift the weight.
Like a scrappy ball.
Who has a dick that big? You have to shift
move
weight.
it.
Wait, hold on. I don't even know. How's that making a big dick shifting the weight? What is shifting the weight?
Is he saying like to flip it around to shift his weight? I don't know what you're talking about, Floyd.
Oh, I'm not the only one. Come on, man. Guys,
shifting your weight?
Well, sometimes you're standing up, you're at work and shit. You can't like grab your junk. Like you gotta move it. Sometimes it just
you literally just
you sit there and like a 3-year-old like wiggle it around.
It's the position of the of the eggplant. Sometimes not in the right position to be
You just tuck that motherfucker and go.
But yeah. At least for me, I don't ask or survey any guys, but it just happens, and it's not because you're thinking about anything. Sometimes I would say about out of the 10 times, maybe like 3 times it's not about sex. It's just happens.
Out of the 10
times, that's a lot. That's a high number.
Out of the 10 times I get a boner.
These are some insincere boners.
He walk around with unsolicited boners.
Yeah.
God damn, Floyd.
Okay.
What's going on here?
30%. Holy, yeah. Okay.
I'm just giving out a number. That's not scientific. I ain't no Dr. Ruth and shit.
How often do those unsolicited boners end up being a shit and jerk session for you, Floyd?
I don't know, man.
So we can't throw out numbers for that, guys.
Okay, you got to know. He's like 100% of the time.
Make that a TikTok challenge, guys.
Oh my God, please don't.
But yeah. But hopefully, I mean, if other people are looking at you and say, hey man, you got a boner? I mean, no one does that. Do girls and guys like,
where do you go, Floyd?
This motherfucker got a boner. Like number one, why
what truck stop bathroom are you visiting?
Right.
Come on, like in high school or in college, you're like, hey man, you okay?
I've never addressed a man on his fucking boner.
No, I'm not saying.
I've never asked dude, why you got a boner, bruh?
Like,
tuck that motherfucker in.
I'm pretty sure the boner wasn't speaking to you.
Girls,
right.
Susannah, come on, Susannah, for real. You never like, oh, okay.
No, normally when I get unsolicited boners, they come with unsolicited comments and they don't get a good reaction out of me. So I don't speak to them directly.
That thing gets soft real quick.
Yes.
Well, the pants the past, 10, 15 years have been tighter and tighter and tighter. Like, some guys are just fucking blessed.
Into that, actually.
Someone just blessed. Like, the fuck?
I think it almost keeps, it's almost like compression shorts, though. It almost keeps you from getting the boner. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah,
you don't get as often with them tight ass things right there.
So Floyd, that'll help you out with that 30%.
Right.
I know.
Right.
But then you got those guys who wear fucking those marine shorts. The fucking short, the booty shorts, the fucking up the thigh.
I like those too.
Yeah.
Those are nice. Upper thigh on a good leg.
Have you seen those marine shorts? Those shorts are short.
I've seen them.
I see those on like the CrossFitters with the big old quads.
Or the football coach shorts, the fucking tight ones.
Well, you like those, huh?
Yeah, he keeps commenting on them.
I'm just saying, man. I'm very observant. Fuck, I played sports.
I can tell. You're talking about all these boners everywhere that you keep addressing.
Hey, nothing wrong. We don't give a shit.
It's fine. No judgment. I'm just
no judgment whatsoever. None. Listen,
look, man. I'm just saying.
You like unsolicited boners, and I like Ben Carson. Okay, we each have our things.
Right. Teach his own. I jerk off on the toilet.
Yeah, we all do.
Different.
All right, cool.
Lloyd said, "Yeah, we all do."
I ain't alone. I know you guys commented. You better back me up, guys, right now.
No, Floyd. The difference is you jerk off on the toilet while you shit. That's
yeah. Yeah.
That's.
I feel like yeah. That's like a weird way to multitask.
So knock it till you try it. I'm not saying I do it all the time. I'm just saying like
Enough, though. Apparently enough. Not all the time, but enough.
Oh shit!
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's getting hot in here, guys. Woo! I'm in
His
hot
face
now.
is so red.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys. That was our 3 questions. Let's thank Susannah and Kellen. Highway 54. This is Ask Susannah. Woo! Hot.
We hope you enjoyed the show today. Do us a favor and click on the like button or share our podcast. Thanks for listening. Till next time, we are Highway 54.